Alright, because this stop turns strange almost immediately. At 9:45 on a quiet Sunday morning, a routine traffic stop begins over something simple. A trailer with no tag and no working lights. The officer approaches calmly, expecting a basic exchange of license and registration. Instead, the driver refuses to provide identification and claims his name is private. Within seconds, the officer realizes this might not be an ordinary stop, hinting that he may be dealing with a sovereign citizen situation right from the start.
Can I open up the door? Hello.
Good morning. How are you today?
Good. How are you doing?
I am excellent as always.
What was that?
I am excellent as always.
I'm Corporal Golf Shotgun, Sheriff's Office. The reason why I stopped you is the trailer doesn't have a tag and it doesn't appear the lights are working on it.
It's not working, the lights?
No.
Do
Do you have your driver's license with you?
I don't have a driver's license.
No.
Do you have a supervisor?
I am a supervisor.
Fantastic.
Okay.
I accept your oath and bond and bind you to them.
Well, I appreciate that. Okay, do you have a name or anything to identify yourself?
I do not.
No? Okay. So, I'm assuming you're a sovereign citizen?
Not really the citizen.
Not a citizen, okay. Okay. So you don't have any registration paperwork, anything like that? No? Okay. No, I believe that. You seem pretty cool with me, so I'm going to be cool with you, okay? I'm just going to run your vid, okay? Okay. What's your first name?
Pride.
Now the situation becomes clearer and a bit more tense. The driver doubles down and insists he is not a citizen, avoiding any form of identification while the officer explains the legal requirement to identify yourself when operating a vehicle on public roads. The conversation quickly moves from routine enforcement to a philosophical standoff. The officer stays composed, but it's obvious he has seen this pattern before, where legal obligations are challenged with unconventional interpretations of authority.
Private? Okay. What's the name you were born with that you're given at birth?
My name is Private.
What's your last name?
My name is Private.
Your name's Private? Okay.
Accept your oath and bond and bind
Okay.
you to them.
Well, appreciate that, but in the state of Florida, you're driving on our roadways. You gotta identify yourself.
Travel.
You're traveling behind the wheel of the vehicle. You gotta identify yourself.
My state registered motor vehicle.
It's an unregistered motor vehicle.
And your assistant will review this from that way to help. Private.
So you do that stuff. 10-4. He's going to be sovereign and not identifying himself. Do you have anything on that vehicle as far as an owner? Okay. Alright. You want to make this easy on yourself before you end up in jail?
I accept your oath and bond and bind you to.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you being cooperative. Well, no, I wouldn't say cooperative, but you're calm. I appreciate that. I know.
It's a peaceful travel.
Okay.
Do I have a right to travel freely?
You have to have a driver's license in the state of Florida.
I'm not in the state of Florida.
Okay, well you are.
In the state of
And
Florida,
then-
what is the state of Florida?
Okay, I'm not about to go into all that. Okay, so by Florida state statute, you have to have a driver's license. Correct.
To be a driver for
Okay,
the state
and
of
you have to have a registered motor vehicle, which this is not registered. You don't have a driver's license.
In order for the state statutes to apply, the word must. That's what that means.
Okay, I'm not going to argue. I'm not.
I don't want to argue.
It's not my first day either, but it's something that we can argue in court.
I am not going to court, and I'm
Okay.
just saying that you take me to a magistrate if you wish, and I'll explain the situation with the magistrate.
Okay. Well, do you want to go ahead and do that then?
Here's where the classic argument shows up. The driver introduces the familiar right to travel claim, arguing that he isn't driving under state authority, but simply traveling freely. The officer responds with straightforward law. Operating a vehicle requires a valid license and registration. Instead of moving the conversation forward, the driver shifts into technical language and refuses to acknowledge jurisdiction, turning what should be a simple citation into a growing legal standoff on the roadside.
Tell me where to go.
Okay.
Travel people in the van.
No, we're not going to go in the van. You know that's not going to happen.
No, that's not
This isn't your first rodeo. It's not my first rodeo. Okay.
Okay.
So, Do you have anything? Where's your sovereign paperwork at? Because I know you usually carry paperwork with you.
It's packed in the back.
Packed in the back. Do you want to grab it?
No, because I don't want to get out. Because I don't trust you, and I'm not sure if you're a supervisor.
Okay, I have 2 stripes. That makes me a corporal, okay? So I am a supervisor on my squad. My sergeant's also coming. If you would like to wait for him, we could. But I guarantee you, he's not going to be as nice as I am. Okay? He's a bigger and meaner guy than I am.
You know what nice means? That means you're being polite and it's martial.
Just like you. You're being polite, right?
Yeah.
I'm being polite back. Okay. So I identified myself to you, but you're not going to identify yourself to me.
Now the tension slowly starts building. The officer attempts to keep things simple, explaining that the matter can be handled in court if necessary. But the driver refuses that option and instead asks to be taken to a magistrate, insisting on his own interpretation of the system. When asked for documentation or sovereign paperwork, he claims it's somewhere in the back but refuses to step out. At this point, patience and procedure are the only things keeping the situation calm.
I'm not aware or understand any thoughts if I have that one. Is that private?
I stopped you for a lawful traffic stop, which states you must identify yourself.
In order to be subject to the jurisdiction. That's what that is.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm assuming you've been arrested before then.
We can. I don't want to purchase any war bonds. So there's no commercial benefit to take me to a judge to purchase war bonds. I don't wish to do that.
10-4. He's just stating his name's private and talking about war bonds.
I don't wish to purchase any war bonds. I don't understand anything you're doing. I don't want to participate.
Okay. Well, right now you're not free to go. Just so you know that. Okay.
What is the cause?
My lawful traffic stop.
Okay, is that legal or law?
No. At least this is bringing light to my day. It makes it interesting, right?
I could bring an amazing amount of light to your day. I'm not a bad guy.
Did I say you were a bad guy? I don't think you are.
No, I'm not at all.
No? But
am I harming you?
No, you're not.
Okay. I came here on a...
This is where the conversation starts getting unusual. Instead of identifying himself, the driver begins talking about war bonds and commercial contracts, suggesting there's some hidden financial system behind the arrest process. The officer makes it clear that the driver is no longer free to leave due to the lawful stop. While the officer tries to keep the tone light and even laughs at moments, it's evident that the legal misunderstanding is only deepening and pushing the situation closer to enforcement.
Hunch.
You came here on a hunch?
Yeah, I don't work in this county, and someone called me, and I came here on a hunch that God said I should go this way. Now here I'm meeting you.
So you're a godly man.
Yes. Maybe I am here to help you.
You go to church at all?
I'm way past that point.
Yeah.
You like it?
What was that?
If you have any teacher, Bob, you wouldn't believe what it is or what it is. I don't teach it.
I don't teach what in church? I'm sorry. I have people talking in my ear. Okay. Well, do you go out and teach the Bible then, or not the Bible, but what you believe in God?
Yes.
Do you go out and preach that then to other people?
Those who come to church. Yeah.
But you don't go to other people though to preach it. You just wait for people to come to you. Okay. Why don't you start your own type of church or something like that then?
You mean like a 508?
I don't know. I don't know what a 508 is.
And corpse soul like the Vatican had. That is my plan. And my friend is coming in mid-January. We're working.
Yeah. Where are you originally from?
Heaven.
From heaven?
Heaven sent.
So you're Jesus. You're risen from the dead and now you're reborn.
Yes.
Outstanding.
Do you know what that means?
Nope.
Okay. So I
Would
said,
you want to teach me?
I'd be happy to meet with the magistrate. The magistrate completely comprehends.
So who is the magistrate?
Whoever you have working this weekend is your magistrate.
I don't have any magistrates. I don't work for a magistrate. I don't know. We don't have magistrates here.
You don't have a magistrate?
No.
Not on call?
No.
Well, how do you charge anybody without a magistrate?
We have a judge.
They might call us a judge.
Okay, well. Yeah. Just like you have laws and whatever the heck you were talking about, we have laws and we have judges. And we have a jury. So, here comes my sergeant. He's got one more stripe than I do.
Okay.
So he will, like I said, he's probably not going to be as nice as I am.
I hope he's more nice than you are.
Are you saying I'm not nice?
No, not at all. I'm just hoping that he...
Now the discussion takes a truly bizarre turn. The driver moves away from legal arguments entirely and begins talking about religion, divine guidance, and even claims he came from heaven. The officer, still remarkably calm, tries to engage in conversation while waiting for backup. What began as a traffic violation now feels almost surreal. The calm professionalism of the officer contrasts sharply with the increasingly unpredictable explanations coming from the driver.
More?
I don't know. He's kind of a mean-looking guy.
Where are we, by the way?
We are at 41 and Toledo Blade in Port Charlotte, Charlotte County, Florida, where I have jurisdiction. So this is Mr. Private.
Hello, Mr. Private. Sergeant Robert Gay, Shotgun Sheriff's Office.
I have a
He is sovereign.
I have a question.
He doesn't want to give his name. He says he has nothing to identify himself.
Okay.
Vehicle's
I have a
unregistered.
question.
He says he's traveling.
I'm a non-belligerent, non-combatant private traveler. I
Yes.
accept your oath and bond and bond.
Okay. So, the travel for you have to have you have a valid license.
Valid
You have a
license.
valid driver's license. No, okay. All right, does your vehicle register? Okay. All right, thank you.
Told you he's not as nice as I am. All right, stay put.
What is your first name?
Okay, Mr. Private.
Not Mr.
You're gonna identify yourself.
Whatever. Okay, here.
I'm not private.
Here's the thing.
I'm not
You're now. So you gave me a different name now?
I'm not
You
Mr.
gave me a false name?
I'm not Mr.
You just said you're not private.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, private. So you're gonna step out of the car because you know how this is gonna go.
Can I call Brad?
No. So you can step out if you want to step out.
Anything I'm doing here is under protest and duress.
Okay, that's fine.
Under protest and duress.
You're not complying, okay? So,
No, I'm not. I'm not fighting.
that's fine.
You understand the difference?
Okay, no, I know.
Okay, get seatbelt off.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
There we go. Come on out.
Perfect. All right, what's your
Okay.
step, sir?
All
What's your
my
step?
actions are under protest and duress.
Okay, that's
Alrighty.
fine.
I accept
Turn around
your oath
for me.
and bond and bind to them.
I got it. Told you this could have went easy. I don't know why you chose to do this. Chose to do what? I can do it.
Want to do transport?
I'm not choosing
I'll do
to
whatever.
this.
You want to do transport? Do you want to take care of the tow sheet and the report?
Yeah, I'll take care of the report stuff.
All right. Sure.
Okay, yeah.
Sure?
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right.
209 Central.
Not this.
Whatever.
We'll have 11015 under John Doe.
This is where the situation finally reaches its conclusion. A sergeant arrives on scene and quickly reviews the situation. After confirming that the driver still refuses to provide identification or comply with the law, the officers move forward with enforcement. The driver is asked to step out of the vehicle and is ultimately placed under arrest. What started as a simple equipment violation ends with a reminder that refusing lawful orders rarely leads to a better outcome. If you found this breakdown interesting, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more real courtroom and police encounter analyses. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.